everyone, it's JoJo, and this weekend I went to a rummage sale, kind of a rummage sale. It was interesting, I'll tell you about that. A rummage sale, a few garage sales, and also an estate sale. And at the first thing I went to was Friday morning. It was early Friday morning. It was advertised as a rummage sale. And it was really interesting because there was no prices, of course, on anything, but everything, when you get up to the counter, there was like no suggested prices either. It was all donation only. So you go to the front, you pick out whatever you want, and then they ask you how much you wanted to donate. And so what I did was I paid just $1 per item, and I donated that. So I think I got maybe 5 or 6 things there. So that was interesting. And then the estate sale that I went to, it was held on Saturday, and it was advertised as a couple. They were local historians. So there were so many people. I can only begin to imagine what time people started getting there. I'm going to guess like 5:36, because I got there, I thought, what I thought was early, maybe an hour before it started, and there were so many people. It was literally elbow to elbow in this house. But I mean, I saw some really amazing things. I just wasn't able to stand and look at an item too much because there were just so many people. It was hard to move. And I did pick up a few things there. And then I went to a few garage sales, but actually I only ended up purchasing things from one garage sale. So I will go ahead and show you everything I got. I'm going to go ahead and start with the linens just because I have so many. Most of them did come from the estate sale. I paid $5 for the set. It's a tablecloth and 4 napkins. Excellent condition. Actually, all of the linen so far, I've already washed and pressed all of them, just to see like if I could get the stains and things out. And I bought this one. I paid actually only $2.50 for this set. It is a square tablecloth, and it has a needlework on it. And there's 4 pagodas and on each side, and then there's like a little tree in each corner. And then there's little napkins like that. I haven't been able to tell if this is handmade or machine made. I'm gonna have to look it up because the work is just so precise on the back. So I got that. And then I also got this, but I'm not really sure why. I only paid 50 cents. There's 1 napkin, and then I paid $2 for the tablecloth. I think it was the colors, the teal and the yellow, that I really liked. But this, is it supposed to be a peacock? I'm not really sure. It kind of has like a duck bill to it. I don't know. I think it's kind of silly looking, but I got it anyway, apparently. I just got to figure out what that is. I think it's supposed to be a peacock. That's the only thing I could think of with a long, like, feathered tail like that. Just let me know if you know what kind of bird it is. It's great. The bird on the napkin actually looks a little bit different. Let me show it to you. It looks like that. So, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. This one is absolutely beautiful. It is a hand towel, a linen hand towel that's been embroidered, and I paid $2 for it, but it is just gorgeous. The colors are beautiful. It says "just for you," and it has the music notes running through. Just, I love this. I'm really happy to find this. It actually was at the bottom in the one pile I saw. And I really didn't have much time to think about what I was buying just because there were just so many people. So I just like kind of snatched things up. This is a really neat tea towel. It says the Radish Rumba, and it has the 2 radishes on it, and they look like they're dancing. And then it has these pretty primary color stripes on the sides. This apron, I paid $2 for it, and actually is not even finished. I just really liked it. I'm going to have to finish it. All the edges is done except for, there's a little spot right here that I need to add some more rickrack to, and then put the straps on it, you know, the ties and things around the neck and the back, but I thought that would be really simple to do. I just thought the flowers were really pretty on it. I bought an old flour sack. Now, if anybody knows this, please let me know. It's an old flour sack. It does look to be faded, and I paid $2 for it. Up here in the corner, I don't know if you can read this. I have tried and tried to make out what it says, and I'm not sure. It says, to remove ink from this bag. And that is about all I can read. It is so faded. I'm not sure, like the bottom of it is quite yellowed. And I thought about soaking it just like I do the rest of the linens. But I'm afraid it will remove the ink. So if you know anything about that and what I should do, if I should just leave it alone, if the ink would come off, not really sure. I really appreciate any input though. This I got at the Rummage sale. It was, it has 4 napkins and then a tablecloth, and it is just a square card table tablecloth. It's like a little fruit on the corner. I got this at the garage sale. I paid $1 for it, and it is a tree skirt, all lace, and then you see where they embroidered, like put the string or the floss of thread through all the holes of the lace. It's interesting. There was no, it's definitely homemade. There's like a little tie here, but there's no like slit or anything to put it. You would just, you know, put it over the stand first and then put the tree together. But I thought it was cool. And then last I got a chenille bedspread. I would guess more a twin size. It does have some condition issues. It's got a couple holes here and there in it. Possibly to use maybe for a cutter in the future for another project. I got this little tiny shopping list. I paid $1 for it just because it was part of the donation at the Rummage sale, but I thought it was really neat. The back of it says Springfield Federal Savings and Loan Association, Springfield, Ohio. But it's just like a little shopping list and a card list for your around Christmas time. I thought it was cute. I got this magazine there too at the Rummage sale. Again, I paid $1 for it. It's a special memorial issue of Elvis, and it does have the pull-out poster on the inside. And it's from 1977, so this would have been right after he passed away. And the pictures in it are really neat. And actually, it's in pretty good condition. The cover's a little dingy, but for the most part, I mean, it was just fun to look through. And I also picked up this one. It's actually just a later copy of the Saturday Evening Post from 1985 with just another article in it. These were at the state sale. I believe I paid $1 for each of them. I love Doris Day. She's my absolute favorite, but I was really bummed out when I opened up this magazine to find out the article, the header in it, has been cut out. But it's still neat just the same. I mean, it has her on the cover, and it is a jazz magazine, an old jazz magazine. This one happens to be from, 1952. And then I just got an additional one. It has Rosemary Clooney on the front, and it is from 1952 also. I got a magazine at the estate sale. I paid $1 for it. It's just it's a family circle magazine, and this one is from 1958. It has the Disney characters on the front, and then it has, this is a neat like Betty Crocker holiday almanac pull out, but I just love the advertisements and things in that. I got this at the Rummage sale too. It's not vintage, but it is about Jackie Kennedy, and it's just about the different clothes that she wore. And again, I donated $1 for that. At the garage sale, I found a new old stock. It is a Holly Hobby tea set from 1992. It still has the original Hills tag on it. I paid $1 for it. This right here, I love it. I'm actually going to be using this for my son's graduation party. I have a couple big parties to plan coming up, and I paid $5 for it, which I thought was an excellent deal. It is a heavy wrought iron stand. I did find it on the internet. Now, again, tell me this if you think this is true or not. Someone was selling this, said it was a 1950s plant stand. It was clearly the same one. They wanted $175 for it. First of all, to me, I did not think it was old. The paint on it does not seem to be older at all. So if you have any idea on the age of this, you can let me know. I'm just excited. It would be perfect for the party, so I got that. But yeah, I'm not sure about that. I got a jewelry box. I got this for $1. It's just a mid-century jewelry box. I like just how the compartments were large in it. So I can, I'm actually going to put all my mid-century stuff in here, the jewelry-wise. Keep it in there. And then lastly, probably my favorite purchase of all, this was at the estate sale. I paid $10 for it. And what it was, and please don't take it out on me. This is probably the first time I've ever actually pulled something apart. But it was an old scrapbook from 1923. And it was falling apart. The binding was holding on by a couple strings. Like some of these things were actually, they weren't even attached to the pages anymore. They were just kind of laid in there. And every time somebody closed the book, some of these cutouts and things were bending. So what I did was I pulled out what I could, and probably 95% of everything came out just fine. And then I'm going to try to preserve these in something else, like a different scrapbook or just as is. But it was just in horrible, believe me when I said horrible condition. So, but I just thought some of the cards were so cool. These are all definitely more like Victorian. A lot of them were postcards that were cut out. This is like a little card. It says Valentine greetings, and it says, here's an earful. I want you for my Valentine. And then this one is really cute. It's just a little girl in a masquerade mask, and if you move her head back and forth, her eyes kind of go side to side. It says, to my Valentine. Okay, sorry about that. My phone died, so I'm going to try to get through this rather quickly. I had to charge it real quick. But anyway, a lot of these pieces were holiday. So there's Valentine's, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then quite a few of them were actually, this is one of my favorites, Halloween postcard. Has a little glitter there, but a lot of them were cut from postcards, which is so cool. And most of the postcards that had the dates that I could see were from like 1910, 1909. So that's really neat. So I'm going to work this, to preserve all these, and maybe when I'm done, I'll show you guys again. Or I'm just going to figure out some way to make these better so that they don't get ruined in the future, and someone else can enjoy them down the line. So that's it for today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Till next time, bye.